has anything surprised you? So you had all these reasons to come to NarrativeWave, but then once we actually did roll up our sleeves together, we've been working together for a long time. Has anything surprised you?
Yeah, I can take this one, Jeremy. Yeah, it really the kind of the collaboration and being able to virtually sit in the same room with George and Diego, who know the back end, know the analytics. We don't have to go through a trouble ticket if something arises. We have a weekly call with both George and Diego. They know the product in and out. They know the analytics in and out. We can often solve issues on a real time. We don't have to go through the trouble ticket loop, work with a customer service manager or front level trouble ticket, engineer that has to go to the experts on the back end. It just makes the process, what's not an easy process. It makes it so much quick and direct to the point. And then beyond that too, just the overall flexibility of the platform. We going into it, we knew it was flexible, but basically myself and some key members of my team have direct access to certain parts of the back end infrastructure. We can peel back the curtain on a lot of the code, see exactly what the analytics doing. We can modify, improve it as we see fit, or bring our own code. And then even being able to just directly change, some of the back end metadata. A little somewhat trivial example, but we're running analytics and turbines. As I'm sure everybody on the call knows, derate all the time for, whether you off-taker curtailment or temperature curtailment or whatever, right? So trying to figure out when it's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing versus what it's not is difficult. But we can go in if we see a code erroneously, marked as a normal operation when it's actually a normal derate. We can go in and rather than putting in a trouble ticket, we can just go into the back end and say, add this code to a list and say, oh, and then that changes the analytic from now it's not a curtailment, now it's a normal operation derate. So just makes it so much quicker for us having some of those keys to the platform.
It's great insight, Robert.
Yeah, and if I'll just piggyback on the one thing that has surprised me has just been the level of ownership that we've experienced with NarrativeWave, and I think ownership gets thrown around a lot when folks are talking about trying to solve particular problems. But I would just say that it's a true feeling of you owning the solution, right? You don't stop at identifying the problem, and that has impressed me throughout, because sometimes the solution is that, hey, our internal process is just a little bit hard to navigate, and how do we get the right person? Or maybe the problem is a turbine OEM or a inverter OEM. And I think the fact that you own with us to solve whatever that or remove whatever that obstacle is has just turned into a really powerful force multiplier for us.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that's
Jeremy.
a really good point. Yeah, it's a good point and something we really value. We want you to be successful. We don't want to just throw analytics at you. We want those to be successful. And definitely in our partnership with you guys, we have spent a lot of time making sure the solution you have is the solution you need, the exact solution you need. And that really comes down to the flexibility of the product and the people. And what really comes to mind is, come for the analytics, stay for the partnership. We're a solid platform, we're solid people, and it's really been a great partnership with you guys to take that from, hey, here's our problem, and we've refined it down to a very flexible, well-defined system that works for Longroad.